For 20 years, the same district attorney served Lawrence, Twiggs, Johnson, and Treatland counties. This year, there's a new DA. Harold McClendon says he's worked long hours since starting about a month ago. He says he's already working on taking homicide cases to court. McClendon says he inherited a backlog of cases and his team is working to balance those old cases while tackling new ones. He says he's starting with cases that have expiring statutes of limitations and more serious felonies like child sex crimes and homicides.
We have to get back to that type mentality. You can live here and enjoy yourself, but we cannot be involved in violent crime.
McClendon says he wants to go back to a zero tolerance for violence approach. He also plans to personally try some of the backlogged cases in Lawrence County.
A plan could be in the works for a new homeless shelter in Dublin. Tonight, City Council members listened to property owner Michael Anderson's plan to turn a 16-acre site into a refuge for homeless men. Jasmine Lee attended that meeting and also took a look at the property.
We're going to promote good work ethics.
Michael Anderson has big plans for this site along Highway 257 in Dublin. He believes it should be used to help men coming out of local recovery centers.
10 years I've been around recovery ministries. They usually get a certificate, a pat on the back, and they send them right back in to an old environment, and it's just a matter of time before they might slip back into their old ways.
Anderson feels he could offer those men a better chance at a better life if he can get this property rezoned from industrial to multifamily to give them a place to stay for a few months. There are 2 buildings on the site. Anderson says he'd like to see one as a main church to host worship events. He wants to convert the second one into short-term overnight housing.
Provide a place, a safe haven, a high accountability facility where they can go to. We can have local involvement, have different directions.
If city leaders approve the rezoning, Anderson would like to start by housing about a dozen men. He figures most of those men would stay 6 to 8 months.
A lot of people they're just lacking some everyday life skills like filling out an application, looking for a job, holding an interview, or simply finding a job, opening a bank account, knowing how credit works.
Now, Michael Anderson says even though the temporary housing will start with 12 men, as he sees progress, he will open it up to more people in need. Reporting in Dublin, Jasmine Lee, 13 WMAZ News.
Michael Anderson says the site will need improvements like a sprinkler system. Dublin city leaders say tonight was just a presentation. A final decision could be made on February 20th.